Today we bring you another garden from the Encounter East Griqualand Open Gardens Festival, and my, are we in for a treat. The garden that we're in is owned by Patty and Sam van Sale. The farm's name is Rietfontein. Besides 700 roses, they've got beautiful horses that literally are right here in the paddock. It literally is picturesque. Today I'm going to share with you some beautiful plant combinations, awesome roses and lawns that just linger on forever and ever. I hope you enjoy. Surrounding all the beautiful roses in this garden is the clever use of certain ground covers, and this spot is one of my favorite. It kind of reminds me of a fairy tale with the huge oak tree, and then underneath it this wonderful golden Irish moss. I kind of imagine fairies should be dancing around here somewhere. Golden Irish moss is beautiful. Its botanical name is Minuartia verna. It can grow in the semi-shade or in full sun, and you can buy it in large trays or in smaller 4-packs. It really is mounding, clumping, gorgeous to add a bit of pop into darker areas of your garden. And of course the wonderful contrast of the lamb's ears against it. That's this little guy over here. It's called Stachys. Beautiful plant, the softest, most velvety-like foliage, and if it flowers, it gets a lovely white flower. Gorgeous combination together. But a part that always amazes me about this garden is take a look at the edge right over there. Can you see the hose pipe? What a clever way to hide your hose pipe. So just follow it right along your garden beds, so it's not such a huge effort whenever you need to get out the hose pipe in order to water your garden. Clever little tricks that you can learn from farm gardeners. One of the roses that have caught my eye is this guy over here. It's got an amazing coppery color to it, which alludes to its name, Copper Carefree. A beautiful floribunda, grouped 1, 2, 3 lovely large healthy bushes, and the contrast against it with this amazing grass down here is spectacular. It drew me from far down there in the garden to come and take a closer inspection, and I guess that shows a really good planting. This grass over here is called Festuca. When you buy it in a garden centre, they're yo big, small little guys, just little mounded clumps of grey grasses, and right here we're seeing it flower with its beautiful racemes, gorgeous as the wind, so they move and catch the light. Very, very gorgeous. Combined once again next to the lamb's ears is a really good kind of grouping of plants that goes from the lower, intermediate, and up to the stars of the show, which are these beautiful roses, and really such an amazing color. Look at that. Cute little homemade bridge leading you from one end of the garden across through to the other, allows you to walk through this beautiful cool woodland. And don't you like this? Yeah, I do. That sound, you know, it's quiet. It's that garden quiet when it's just you and the plants and your garden. And this is something I think I could work on. Isn't this picture perfect? I think we just need a bridal couple now to come and sit on either side of me, because this is truly amazing. The climbing rose is called Blossom Magic, and it really is magical. I mean, look at it. This pergola is like 2 meters high. It is smothered in flowers. There are rose petals all around me like confetti. And you talk about romance? Well, that's what the rose is all about. Completely spectacular. And this is also one great way of taking a normal wall and turning it into an amazing feature. So it's quite interesting when a tree falls down or a branch falls down in a city garden. I guess we're there rather quickly to take it up. Cut it up into pieces, load it onto a trailer and get it out of there. But look how amazing this is. It really just adds to the character, and for me it's really important because it's going to create another whole ecosystem here. The lizards are going to hang out, the ladybirds get a little hiding place, something can lay its eggs, all the good hohos that we want in our garden. Plus, as this starts rotting away, so it's adding organic matter and compost into the soil. And of course, surrounded by amazing foxgloves, Isn't it glorious? Remember, foxies you can buy in packs at your local garden centre as soon as the winter is upon us. You buy them then, pop them into your garden, and October, November, they are in a full flower and looking amazing. And if you live in colder areas of South Africa, well, they're just going to pop up on their own in the garden, reseed themselves, and simply carry on. And Bubba, isn't this so cool? Yeah, because it's a spot that you can also hang out in. You see, this garden's for everyone. Well, from woodland gardens to overwhelming amounts of roses and gorgeous lawns, great ground covers, I think you've got enough to keep you busy for a little while. Remember, it's not the size that counts, but what we put into the detail.